Does this go outside? I think it's this room. Let's try putting some pieces together. Door with a horse symbol. Okay, so we're missing one observation. Probably an observation that's inside of that room. How to learn the content of the burnt message. Huh. ASC, thanks for 20 months. 2 steps to drinking tea, you heard the noise. Yeah. The man came to look and was killed, and the killer rushed to kill a woman. The killer was probably after the candle. The murder was accidental. Maybe. Maybe. How to learn the content of the burnt message. Letter from the Kafka, maybe. Letter from L. I thought L was the Kafka. And then... no. Letter from the Kafka. Burnt note about telegram. Ooh. Really? So we're still missing. We're missing something here as well. Missing one piece on both of them. What's that book symbol mean? It means search this in the archives. Wait, how do we access the archives again? How do we access the archives? Yeah, I know it does, Carlo, and I think that might require us to get inside. Also, we've not finished searching this area yet. Outside. There's more to be searched. Apparently. Maybe the magnetic thing that gets us in there is what we're missing.
Size 10, the owner's footprints were shallow. Size 10, the heels were sinking into the ground. Look here, Doctor. 2 sets of footprints left by the same person, yet they vary in depth. What do you conclude?
Perhaps they arrived empty-handed, but left carrying something heavy.
Precisely. I'll make a detective of you yet, Watson.
Okay. Okay, so the area outside is what I was missing. So they came in with like a dagger and left with a body, and they fed the body to that crocodile, didn't they? To get rid of it. Possibly Mr. Arneston. So the magnetic key to that room would surely be up here. Because Vager, he doesn't care about the other two. I think it was a venge kill. I think he's killed... The man he was after is Mr. Arneston. He went for him. I think the other two, as somebody said earlier, probably weren't the target, but heard him or whatever. So he had to kill them as well, but he didn't come for them. He came for him. And having killed him, he wanted to get rid of the body completely. I just wish I found something in here, though. I feel like something's missing in this room. You don't usually get a room with nothing at all in it. The way that has keys on the door as well. There we go. Oh, we've already done that. The way it has keys on the door almost implies this is where the key is. Oh, stop it, game.
The sooner we get what we need, the sooner we can leave this horrible place.
A dashing portrait of Mr. Arneson.
Nothing in his wardrobe, nothing there. Nothing I can click. Nothing here. What are we missing? There's like one thing somewhere that we're missing that's just gonna unlock everything. You think there was an indicator in the bathroom in scan mode? Really? Are you sure it wasn't the one on the floor underneath? Like you wasn't seeing that from the ground floor? There's literally nothing clickable in here.
The sooner we get what we need, the sooner we can leave this horrible place. The sooner we get what we need, the
Wall
sooner we
painting
can
seems
leave
sus.
this
Which one?
horrible
That
place.
This. But we kind of clicked on the stuff in the drawer, didn't we? Like when we did this, like we've got all 4 of 4 items and there's nothing else we can click. Like I literally can't take any of this stuff. The only things you can pick up are the actual clue items. I'm clicking on all this, it won't let me take it. What are we missing? The door with the bell symbol is locked. The study room on the first floor has an interesting painting. That was Mr. Arneson, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it probably is something like the doll. It's exactly that. I wish I could just say to Watson, stay here. Like, just go here and just go, right, stay there and stop following me around. You're just a menace, honestly. I do believe that we have to get into that room. That room is probably significant because there's candle wax coming out of it, which almost implies the candle was inside and not, it didn't start here where it often is. Like, why did it drip? If it dripped, it means it wasn't holding it upright. He'd tilted it for some reason. Like he was running, maybe. Like he ran that bit there or something.
Mr. Arneson with his prey. Mr. Arneson with his prey.
The sooner we get what we need, the sooner we can leave this horrible place. The sooner we get what we need, the sooner we can leave this horrible place.
There are two candles. There's the other candle. I just saw that as you said it. Like, that's got to be the other magnet.
The bent end of this candlestick has blood on it.
Oh, really? Well, isn't that interesting? So somebody got hit over the head probably with that. And I've not seen any of that so far. Or maybe that was the missing... no, it's not the missing thing. Can we not take it? First victim? I don't know. I thought the candlestick might have been the key. It doesn't say where the lock is. It says the lock was handmade to create the mechanism in accordance with your requirements. I added a magnetic bezel that must be activated to open the lock. As requested, it is hard to see the keyhole if you don't know where to look. So there's a keyhole that you need to put a key in, but also you need to activate some magnetic bezel, is what it's saying. But the keyhole itself is hard to see. You reckon it's in the study? Well, I mean, it could be like... Could it be this mural painting, for example? I have to press the eye of this. Or is that it? Is it like a secret room? Would you call this the study then? Or was it... let's activate that. Carry out your study room. This is the study room, right? So the key is in here. Oh, look. Would that activate? I literally said it was the eye. But until you've got that thing activated, you can't see it. Ridiculous. Is that something or is that nothing? Okay, so how do we lock a peculiar form, A-shaped? So we've got to find the thing that goes in there now, do we? Now you would expect him to keep that. which has a sword sign on the door. There's a painting across one entire wall inside Mr. Allison's study room which has a sword sign on the door. The eye of a reptile on the painting has an unusual indentation of the shape of the letter A. Hang on, a sword sign on the door. What's that bit? That's only about this. Only about this. You just go away, Watson. Yes. Do I activate that? So that doesn't show A anymore until I activate the letter. And then it shows A. So this is where you don't actually know what you need to have activated. Like, do you need secret lock? Which doesn't show the A. I think it was a green one, wasn't it? How can the painting lock be opened? Here we go. Right. How can the painting lock be opened? Letter from locksmith. It's got to be that. And then door with a horse symbol, maybe? And then the dying horse. Please don't say that. Secret lock. Oh. Is it the dying horse? Oh, that would have been so funny. Is it a ring? Well, we're missing an observation. The severed finger had a signet ring on it. Where was the severed finger? Was that in the backyard or was that somewhere else? Or was that here? Was that here?
A scrap of silk, soft and elegant.
Are the fingers back here? Oh.
These fingers were severed with a single clean stroke, but I don't see the thumb or middle finger.
There you go. I don't see the thumb or the middle finger. There's got to be a clue in that. Presumably something was on the middle finger, which he cut off before he brought the body out here. So then the question is, where is that finger? According to this, though, we've done everything in the garden, but we haven't done everything inside the mansion. I don't know where that finger would be. Well, if the animal did take the missing fingers, and the animal footprints are here but nowhere else at all, that gator's looking at us like, yeah, I got the finger, I'm not turning.
The sooner we get what we need, the sooner we can leave this horrible place.
The game's basically telling us, though, that we've done everything out here. Check the animal bust or the pig statue inside the study for the hidden lock mechanism. Can we just let her in now?
You did it. You're inside? Have you seen Davy?
Not yet, miss, but we are on it.
Please look for my little brother. Sir, if you find Davy, please come tell me.
Don't tell me Davy was given to the gators. Didn't say some of the animals only £12 could have been the gator.
No way in.
I tell you what.
Sir, if you find Davy, please come tell me.
Is there anything that she might know?
Sir, if you find Davy, please come tell me.
I don't think she's any use. Have we got anything with Davy? We got that picture with Davy.
Sir, if you find Davy, please come tell me. Sir, something bad's happened. I can feel it. Sir, if you find Davy, please come tell me.
There's nothing else we can really... I've not seen any indication about Davy at all. What are we missing, guys? What are we missing? We're obviously missing some... We're missing the hidey doll, aren't we? The one thing that just lets you carry on. The one thing that I've not picked up. Because maybe I didn't have the right thing activated.
The sooner we get what we need, the sooner we can leave this
See, you
horrible
try and
place.
pick up a candlestick,
The sooner we
and
get what
Watson
we need,
reacts,
the sooner we can
and he's
leave
2
this
meters
horrible
behind
place.
you. It's just like, how does that... How did they test that and just leave it in? The other one with the bend. What do you mean with the bend? What does that mean?
The sooner we get what we need, the sooner we can leave this horrible place.
There's literally nothing I can pick up here. I don't think the key would be in the kitchen. Just no way. It feels like it would almost certainly be in the study. But then would he keep the key? That's a door or something. Would he keep the key for that in here? Or would it be on that middle finger? And that's the missing middle finger that we somehow have to find. Did he keep it in here? I don't think so. This room of nothingness. See, if you look where that wall, look where that partition is. Yeah? That partition wall is about here. Which means from here to that door is a separate room. Because that bathroom should be a lot bigger, or the study should be a lot bigger. So there's clearly a room behind here. Always that man enters the person dragging a body over the kitchen body. The attacker is right in front of the woman and holding a meat cleaver. A man and woman having tea. I'm not sure what you're saying, Mutimus. I hope you're not posting spoilers. Because I really would not like that.
A dashing portrait of Mr. Arneson. A dashing portrait of Mr. Arneson.
We can't reenact the scene because we are missing one of the scenes, which I suspect is in the room downstairs that we can't get into. Currently, there's two rooms we can't get into, I think. One of them is this hidden room behind here, and the other one is down here, where the candle wax comes out of. I suspect that one has the final recreation point inside of it. But right now, I'm kind of out of ideas as to how we progress this. Isn't the ring on the hand picture of him in the bedroom? Isn't the ring on the hand picture of him in the bedroom?
A dashing portrait of Mr. Arneson.
I don't know. It looks like it's on his index finger. It's like it's on that index finger there, isn't it? And you can see like a big ring, which probably has an A on it. But that thing that was outside, which fingers are missing? See, Davy lives with Mr. Arneson and usually doesn't leave the premises, so Davy should be here somewhere. Middle finger and thumb. Well, that's index finger. You can see that. That's not middle finger, that's index finger on that painting. Would he keep it in his bedroom? I don't know, Mutinous. I don't know if that will change anything. We're still missing an actual event. I don't think just lining up an event correctly will unlock a door. And there's no other things we can put together, is there? How can the painting lock be opened? So, in order to open the painting lock, we need one more observation. If you look at this, it's a yellow one, which means it's an observation. So there's an observation that we are missing that will tell us how to unlock that painting. It'll probably tell us to pick something up that we've already seen. But this has happened before. That painting lock will not open until we find this observation. There is something that we've not seen, even though I've been around and clicked everything. Yeah, let's go and look at his picture and just go through every single thing. You think the portrait's the clue? Quite possibly.
A dashing portrait of Mr. Arneson. A dashing portrait of Mr. Arneson. A dashing portrait of Mr. Arneson.
Do we have to look at it like in that mode, maybe? You can see that ring on his finger says A. You literally see that. That's definitely his index finger, though, that one. Well, nothing's changed there. It says 1 of 1 though, doesn't it? That doesn't show his ring either. So where's the final observation then? These tusks? Well, this one. Doesn't look like it would give away much information, this one, does it? There is an observation in this mansion that we do not have. I don't know why it'd be the book is, unless it was a specific book. Normally a clue would have appeared.
Mr. Arneson with his prey.
Well, the only thing we need to look in the archive was the
The sooner
footprints,
get
which
what
we know
need,
was a
the
gate.
sooner we can leave this
But I don't know
horrible
how we
place.
access the archives without going all the way back to our library or something. I don't know. How do we access the archives? I'm not so sure anything happened upstairs, you know? Dance has got me stumped. Ridiculous. Honestly, Watson can just do one. But how can we kill the gator? That's the thing. Well, we've already said maybe it's a candlestick, but we can't pick it up.
The sooner we get what we need, the sooner we can leave this horrible place.
Yeah, no, there's another candle. We looked at that candle, look. We've got all three clues out of that. See, last time there was a hidey doll that we picked up and there was like a dot on top of its head, and that was the thing that was missing, which is an observation. So this time there is something I think that we could probably pick up that we've missed an observation point on. Like the candle would be a classic thing. but we
The sooner
definitely
we get
picked
what
that
we
up and
need,
clicked
the
on it.
sooner we can leave this horrible place.
Larry B, thank you for our 116 months, sir. And Bearded Wonder, thank you for subbing with Prime. Welcome. What is it that we can pick up that we haven't fully looked at? Is probably what's going on here. Something we can pick up that if we actually looked at it
Someone
has
was
like an...
bleeding, but it doesn't look lethal.
Wait, what? That was a new one, apparently. Someone was bleeding, but it doesn't look lethal. That candlestick, somebody got hit. That's just unlocked this next step, hasn't it? Are you serious, man? So somebody got hit with a... Okay. Somebody got hit with a candlestick. Wait, what's the difference? Okay, so on the one hand, they've got... What's that in their hand? Can somebody tell the developers that Watson is the most annoying thing in the game? What's he holding in his hand? He's got a bottle of liquor, I think. And he's like, hey, come on over. Seems unlikely. More likely that he was taken unawares. So he's having a cigar, maybe, whilst reading through a letter. The letter was burnt, remember, so it's probably the letter. What's he doing? That one, I genuinely can't see the difference between these two. Oh, it's what he's holding, look. He's got the dagger. It's that one. If you put dagger and candlestick there, then you have to have dagger and candlestick here. He gets over the head, gets hit over the head, and then after he's done that, he doesn't realise that those two are in here having a cup of tea, at which point he rushes in to help and he stabs him with a dagger. Yeah, he's like, bosh. And then she's screaming, goes in there and kills her as well. Okay, so two of them are wrong. This one is wrong because we don't even know what that is. That's a ham shank, isn't it? Or he drags a pig. Not sure why he's dragging a pig. Or more likely drags a person. Yeah. Which is the seventh one? That one. So that one's wrong. Well, shocked? It must be the shocked one. I think we tried that one, didn't we? Picked a candlestick when he entered the room. He didn't already have it. There isn't an image that shows that. You've either got the... which seems a bit weird. Unless that's somebody else entirely. Somebody comes out of that room to see what the commotion is. Could be.
An intruder entered through the back door at night, leaving mud traces in the hallway. Without being noticed, they picked up a candlestick and struck the man in the chair from behind. In the kitchen, two people were drinking tea, the workman and cook. They were startled by the noise of a falling body and went to investigate the parlor. The workman tried to subdue the intruder but was stabbed by the attacker's knife. Judging by the wound, it was a curved blade. The cook panicked and fled back to the kitchen. The intruder followed, but since their blade was stuck in the workman, they used the meat cleaver on the table to kill her. Someone smaller arrived and discovered the carnage. they dropped the candlestick in horror and ran for safety to a room down the hallway.
That's Davy.
Meanwhile, the intruder returned to his first victim
Davy's in
and
the
dragged
room.
their stunned body away from the fireplace and out into the garden.
So Davy is in the room, basically. And now we have to go and rescue him. Which we should be able to do. Because we now have... No, do we? Apparently we still don't have enough. Where is Arneson currently? Inside a crocodile? Where is Arneson? It's nothing to do with that. Is he out hunting, maybe? He's been out a long time. He must be out of the country. He's either dead or he's out of the country. Mr. Arneson's cab is inside the stables, so he should be at home. That's got to be a clue. He should be home. He shouldn't be away. Timmy Boy, thank you for 99 months, dude. Very close to VIP. I don't know what the second one would be. Unless he's... maybe that's his safe room and that's where he is. Imagine if he's in there with Davy in the safe room. Been in there a long time, though. Nope. I don't think it's any of these, if I'm honest. Nah. We don't know where he is. Davy retreated and barricaded himself in. His brother Davy's behind the door. Which door? The door. The horse symbol. Behind the horse symbol. So Davy's in there. Either Arneson's in that safe room. What, really? So we still can't do that. Maybe I think the thing that we need to get to that room is in this room.
Davy, please open the door.
After all this, Holmes, I doubt the young man would open the door to a stranger.
Why don't we go and get the woman then? Oh, come on, really? Surely if we go and get Euler and say, come and get Davy out, we know where he is. Which one is it? That one. Oh, she can get him out. And she's gone. Amazing. The one person that I need decides to vanish when I need her. Incredible. Why is she suddenly hung herself? Why? Because she thought Davy's dead? Or did somebody else do it? Really? Do you think that in this city the life of one English detective is worth more than that of a maidservant? Final warning, Mr. Holmes. Okay, so she was murdered by the one-eyed metal... The one metal-eyed guy, was it Roy Grubb or something? So he just murdered her as a warning to us. Brilliant. She's still alive.
Look at your marks on her neck. There'll be a bruise, but she should be okay.
Cool, come with
Doctor?
us.
Watson, speak to me. How is she?
We were just in time, Holmes. Eula is stable, but lucky to be alive. We should take her to a hospital for a further examination.
Nope.
Yes. I fear I was wrong, Watson. The sheriff is not a man to be underestimated. To lynch an innocent woman just to send a message, it's evil. We're not safe in this city, nor is anyone around us.
Then we must
Sheriff.
not dawdle. Help me get Eula to her feet.
No, no. I will not leave here without Davy.
Miss, please, we must get you help.
No, I will not be deterred. I will get my brother.
We know where
and
he
bring
is.
him
Tell
home.
her. Tell her. We literally know where Davy is.
If my deductions are correct, Davy lies behind this door. He ought to be unhurt, but is no doubt shaken.
Davy. Davy, you there?
Davy, we understand what you witnessed before. It's safe now. You're safe. Please, let us in. Your sister wants to see you.
Everything will be all right, I promise.
Yeah, them gentlemen speak the truth. Just open the door. Big sister's here for you. Davy, oh, come here, you. Thanks, sirs. Lord bless your souls.
Let me examine him, miss. I want to make sure he is unharmed.
Remember, he may be mute, but he still understands you.
Oh, he's small, isn't he? Come here, pups. Red Eyes hasn't slept for days. No surprise. Pale and haggard, starving and in shock. Shallow breathing, alarmed and agitated. Fair enough. Healing bruise, days old, insignificant. Old clothes, mistreated. Malnourished and starving. Gotta be that. Davy's been left malnourished and starving for 5 days, barricaded inside the room in fear of his life. Fortunately, he's physically unharmed. However, Davy hadn't been treated well before the terrible events that led to Arneson's disappearance. The bruise on his hand is a result of being hit. Davy was given only old and torn clothes to wear. Okay.
I cannot find any cuts or wounds, but the bruise suggests life here was tough for the boy. I'm not surprised he hid. You must understand, Holmes, he is still young.
No, Watson, you've misunderstood. The boy's stronger than you think, and Arneson certainly didn't mistreat him. Don't mind him, Davy. Just tell me this. One of the photographs upstairs in the office shows Mr. Arneson with
Here
a
we
man
go.
holding a curved dagger. He is the one behind it, all right? Good. Please, write his name. And one last thing. The room with an image of a bell on its door may hold important answers. Do you know a way in?
Give us the item.
Yes, that will do. Sterling job, Davy.
No, he's drawing something. Oh, the room with the keys on it. This, the one we've been into and searched around 1,000,000 times. There's no with the horse yet. Okay. Is there anything else in this room?
Oh, Davy. Things you must have gone through.
I want to know if he was in here 5 days. What was the bathroom situation? Right, let's go upstairs. Okay, so the room that we've examined. Oh, look, now we suddenly noticed something. Amazing. No keys in the wet pot. Nothing of interest. Big glowy drawer? I mean, why did we not open this before?
Let's take a closer look.
Oh, man. We've only just noticed that signet ring, guys, on his finger. I've never seen that before. Zero, 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 zero. What number do we need? It's got to be like 1872 or something daft, doesn't it? I've seen many dates on the pictures. So there's that one. Like, if it's that one, 1879, that would be so bad. If it literally has the code right next to it. It's that one. Thank God for that. Okay, let's look for a portrait shows the date 1879, which we just tried, and it's not that. There are a few paintings around with dates on them we could try. 1862 would be one of them. 1882. Let's try them. 1862. Okay, what have we got?
These should come in handy.
Set of keys, always good. Double barrel shotgun, 10 gauge Reaper M142. Additional services: engraving on buttstock, engraving on grip, engraving on safety catch and extractor. Total price $79. So that's a receipt for a shotgun, which will no doubt come in handy. No! By using the ring! Is that how you get in? Wow. Mind blown. Next question, where's the ring? Is that a green one? Note with threats, receipt from lock and load. Threats. Gotta be the threats, hasn't it? No, it's gotta be the receipt. Okay, we still can't do that one. What's this? Where is the ring? That is a very good question. I'm going for in the crocodile. Well, alligator. Animal near severed fingers. I swear, right? If we go back down there where those fingers are and suddenly notice a ring that we didn't see before. Like, we've done all the right things, but because we didn't do them in the order the game wanted. Alright. Disanator, I swear, man. I'll just right click, uninstall. Receipt from lock and load. Try the threats one. Which one of these would be tell us where the ring is? Yeah, animals living in Louisiana, crocodiles. Nope. Shotgun? You have the keys now. We do have the keys now, but surely we can do this clue. Let's get rid of all these. Right, so it's definitely none of them. He might well be in there, but he might well have killed himself. Wait, I recognize that place.
The scene is impossible, unnatural, but also familiar.
Has he been there?
Dense and disturbing notes. It's hard to follow.
Bed's been moved. Can we pull the bed out? There's clearly something under there.
A foreigner's clothes, by the looks of things from the Near East.
Gee. Collection of notes with instructions. To reach your goal, follow death messengers, then pass through fire without fear. After the bleeding willow, chase the crows, avoid any crosses that appear. Do you reckon we're going to have to do this later? Go through some fire, then after a tree, run after some birds. And don't look at any crosses.
A black opal, cut and polished, easy to sell.
It is indeed easy to sell. Whatever the price, pay it. Obsidian. Glass like stone, black. Without it, we can't work with lenses. Telegram from R. London comes to New Orleans. Must be 5 to 6 days. You know what to do with deliveries. This is the bodies that were getting shipped over, right? R was the guy with the metal eye, I think. Nothing else in there. What else would those keys get us in? There's nothing in here that we can suddenly get in with a key, is there? I don't see many cupboards around though. Maybe here? I think we need to complete the thing of how to open the painting, don't we? Where's the ring? How to learn from the content of the burnt message. genuinely thought it was a telegram. $7.6, thank you, 21 months. Doing okay, thank you. Unless he's gone to England. Well, we need to find where the fingers are, don't we? Should we go and have a look back at the place where we've looked at multiple times?
These fingers were severed with a single clean stroke, but I don't see the thumb or middle finger.
Why is the thumb and middle finger significant? That's what I don't quite understand. Yeah, they're alligator hands. What was the animal description? A raccoon? You reckon a raccoon ran off with it? I don't know how we can check the archives, that's the problem. Because it basically tells us to check the archives. That's what that symbol is. But how do we check the archives? Well, alligators are reptiles. I don't know what they have. What do you mean pin the description of the animal? That one? We've already pinned it. The animal weighs around 12 pounds. The severed fingers have been nibbled on. Bite marks and line on the jaw, being relatively small, suggest vermin or a small dog. Why do I need to press space? Press the space, nothing happens. Do you mean press space in here? Oh, search the archive. Oh, God. You can access the archives from wherever you are with the space key. Who knew? Okay, whatever. What did it say? Small vermin or a dog. So that would be a mammal? £12, 10 to 20 pounds. Habitat. Bayou. Raccoon. Increasing number of raccoons in urban areas provoke diverse reactions in humans, ranging from hostility at their presence to concerned care. Close proximity to humans results in behavioural changes in how raccoons live and interact. For many generations, raccoons have developed an invisible ecosystem that the animals now rely upon when finding food. Raccoons are fond of stealing food from local households. They typically nest inside tree cavities, fallen and dead logs, and other secure and isolated places. Raccoons do not prey on domestic cats or dogs, but isolated cases of attacks have been reported. The majority of attacks are as a result of rabies that can afflict raccoons. To protect your household, don't care. If you're trying to deter them, blah, blah, blah. So we need to find, like, trees and stuff. Like that. That's a fallen tree. Do we need to pin something? Can we look now?
Davy is calm and collected despite enduring all these horrors. An impressive young man.
Oh well. It's not in that one. Just put a log. That'll stop you getting in there. So the only way into the bayou is through here.
We must stop this, Holmes. All these atrocities.
One of them. Where's the ring? Raccoons. The raccoon took it. Genius plays! A local denizen, a raccoon, took the signet ring along with Mr. Anderson's finger. The thief was successful but clumsy. We'll get to the bottom of this. I see why he's paid the big bucks. So now if we pin that, maybe we suddenly discover things. Who knows?
We still have to find Anderson. After all we
Watson,
have learnt,
I'm going
I
to put a
fear his
bullet in your
fate.
head very soon. You mark my words.
Luxurious shoes, size 9.
Yeah, hang on. Those traps don't look... They weren't there before, were they? These. This small cluster of footprints. Well, doesn't it walk in a strange way? It puts like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's nothing. How did we not see these before? It's so strange. Where did he go? This way? Covered in pepper, too much for a raccoon. What does that mean? Does it not like pepper? Raccoons only like salt. Vegetables. Hello. Oh, look what's here. Well, I'll be.
Arneson's signet ring, as we saw in his portrait.
Gee, does that mean we can actually... Can we do that now? I don't think they'd make any sense, but we'll do it anyway.